And I wasn't about to go live today either. I'm just like, ugh. Y'all, since school has started back for the kids, um, I've been doing a lot lately too. I've been doing a lot. I don't really have a topic for tonight. Just come on in, come on in. We're gonna talk about some things. Um, let's get into it. If some of you guys are coming in, it's Friday, so it's a 3 day week, and I should be going somewhere. But I just got through stuffing my face. Hey, Elevated Chills, what's good with you, my guy? I went over to your channel this week. I seen you over there changing tires and giving out tutorials. I missed you the other night. What was I talking about? I was talking about, hey, Dr. Ninja Turtle, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I was talking about do single divorced mothers have a chance of getting remarried again? And guys, I gotta say, I was watching the girl in the picture or the girl in the photo, something like that, on Netflix, and I'm good. I'm good. What's good with you guys, Elevated Chills and Dr. Ninja Turtle? How's your Friday evening going? But yeah, I missed you guys. It's been like what? When's the last time I came on here live? I think it's been like 2 days. I was thinking that I wouldn't go live again until next week because I'm really tired and so tired that this weekend I'm just happy to have the next 3 days off. I don't even think I'm going anywhere or doing anything. I'm just gonna sleep in every day and just chill. I'm not barbecuing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not going over anybody's barbecue. It's the last barbecue of the summer, but I'm cool. Yep. You're following me around YouTube. I seen you checking me out on some of my shorts. I just be having fun with it sometimes. If I see something and I like it, I'll make a short out of it. If something's on my mind, I don't even have to really be going through it. It don't have any impact on my life at all, but I'll make a live about it and just try to entertain you guys and get your take on a subject, right? Because that's what this YouTube thing is all about. Hey, lovely. How are you doing, beautiful? We could complain, right, Elevator, but what good would it do us? It wouldn't do us absolutely any good at all. So it's like just chill and try to live life, and it is what it is, right? But yeah, I was watching what is it, the girl in the photo on Netflix, and you guys all know I'm a single mom who's dating, but I mean, when I tell you I was in tears watching this story, and I was in tears after the story went off. If you get a chance, watch it on Netflix. I think it's like a documentary that's over a year old. Well, we're not going too far into it and dragging you guys down. The mother married somebody else, and he ended up kidnapping the daughter, and it was just tragic right after that. And it just made me feel blessed and appreciative of my life. I'm a stay at home mom. Um, I've been a stay at home mom for 2 years. I think my retirement has gone through, guys. I'll let you guys know that next week. But I believe it is. I was told it did go through, so I'm finally retired before 50. Um, and God has been good to me and my kids. I got some things going on that I don't want to touch on, like, again. I don't want to drag you guys down with it, but it's like I'm just trying to keep my feet on level ground and just be grateful. Just be grateful. It's so much going on in this world today. It's so many people getting bad news, getting, so I think, we just need to just stay wherever we are, just, keep striving for better, but be grateful along the way. It's called, let me make sure I say it right. Let me go to, because I am in my room, y'all. chilling under the fan. That's what you hear. If it's too loud, let me know. But yeah, I'm chilling so good. Like, nobody should be able to chill the way I am chilling tonight. It's called Girl in the Picture. And let me just tell you before you watch it, it's a very traumatic story, very sad story. But if you're a single mom out there, just be careful. Be happy to date or whatever until you get your kids grown and gone. But take your time out there. Um, I know that as a single mom, sometimes it feels like kind of lonely when you're doing everything on your own. And sometimes you want a partner, but I feel like this when you have kids, I feel like it's just too risky to take a chance like that. I feel like when your kids are older and, they're, if you're still here and you're still living, you still got time on your side most of the time. Just take care of your body, stay in shape, do things with your girls, date for sure. But all that moving somebody in, getting remarried, and you have little ones, I think that that's just a big risk that you will be undertaking. I don't know. Retirement and a pension is a great thing. Um, I made a horrible decision in the job I chose because it was hell. It was 20 years of hell. But I also made a good decision in the job I chose um, because that retirement's going to be good. So, and it's going to enable me to just pivot, and start something else. I thought I had it down what I wanted to do, but I don't know. I'm an author, as you guys may know or may not know. I'm an author as well, and it's been a while since I've written, and I think I'm gonna get back to that because I keep hearing God tell me use what you already have. In my first book, I want to go back and re-edit them because they deserve a better edit. They deserve a better cover. They did really well, guys. I sold thousands of books. I sold thousands of books, and I want to sell millions. I want to sell more books, and continue on with my journey as an author. That's what I've always wanted to do, but I guess I pivoted in college. I wanted to go into journalism. I didn't do that. Then I wanted to work with deaf people, so I learned American Sign Language, and I just felt like I'm not because I would try to get involved with the deaf community, and when I saw them signing with one hand, I learned to sign with two hands, and I said, well, hold up. I'm like a year away from graduating. I'm like, I'm not good enough at this. I could sign, but they signed so fast, and I didn't spend enough time. And I was trying to do that. I was trying to spend time with the deaf community, but I just wasn't spending enough time to be able to. I even worked with deaf people. I did spend time with them, but I needed to spend a lot more time than I was willing to dedicate. And I didn't want to go into that community and be a disservice to them. You guys have seen people on the news or at different events, and they're pretending to sign and they're signing gibberish. They're just making hand gestures. Well, that wasn't going to be me. Um, so since I was already taking lots of classes in sociology and with my classmates, half of them were trying to go into law enforcement anyway. I said, well, and then when one of my professors had a member of probation come to my class and tell us how much they made starting out, and I was pragmatic. I was a mom in college, so I was thinking, how much money can I make with this bachelor's degree once I get done with this college stuff? And I went to college when you had to actually go. You couldn't. We didn't have online school back then. I went to school, and I went to a school where There was lots of deaf people. Lots of my professors were deaf, so I was definitely in the community. But shoot, I was like, once I found out how much I could make, because I would always look at different careers, because again, my first choice was to become a writer, but I needed this plan B solid first before I went to my plan A. I needed benefits. I needed enough to make sure that me and my girls were going to be good. I wasn't married yet. I had my first two girls. I wasn't married yet. I was engaged to someone else, and he ended up passing away. And after he passed away, then I ended up marrying my best friend like years after that. But and we had children. So yeah, but it's been a long journey. I still remember the first day I left. Um, the first, the last day that I was in college. I still remember the first day I started with the County of Los Angeles. I remember being so excited. It was a dream come true for me. I wanted this job. I had to wait like a year and a half to get this job because the county likes to do hiring freezes. So when I applied, I was still in college, and so I graduated and had to do other things. But it gave me an opportunity to work with deaf people. It gave me an opportunity to work with autistic children. So I've had a very illustrious career. But what it didn't allow me to do, this job, was to have uh, that kind of time to write. I didn't even write a book until like what 17 years later. I didn't even start writing a book until 17 years later because I was at work all the time. That was another thing, working in the field I was in. There was a lot of overtime. And I just dedicated a lot of my life to that job. And it just was like, I had some good days, but I had a lot of good days, but it was not, it did a number on me. And I finally had it. And I said, I can't do it anymore. So, hi, Angel in Disguise. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Mariah Blanco Mitchell. How are you guys doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to me yap, 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 yap. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's talk about it. The goings on that's going on in the world today. Uh, I haven't really been focused on the news this week. You know, sometimes I'll talk about hot topics, but I just been focusing on my children, um, making sure that they're staying on task for school, and trying to keep up with life. I Hey Joshua, how are you doing? Were you just over in Mama Three's chat? I know I spoke to you earlier. Thanks for tuning in. So I was talking to my doctor today, and we were talking about. Thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate you. Let me follow you back. Are you subscribed to my channel first of all? Hmm. But I was talking to my doctor today about how I'm doing and different things like that. And according to her, shopping is in fact not cardio. So next week, may or may not be going live from the park. Okay, it depends on how bad I'm huffing and puffing. If I'm huffing and puffing a lot, I'm not gonna even embarrass myself like that. But if I'm doing okay, I may like let you guys come on in and join me, and we'll have a good time doing that. I'm serious. Like, I'm just doing good to shop. I got the asthma, but she was like, "No, you still got to exercise every day. Every day when you have asthma." I was like, "But I'm moving around a lot. I'm doing a lot." Yeah, Netflix be having some good documentaries and good shows. Do you guys still have cable? Put a 1 in the chat if you still have cable. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel as well. I just got to talk, and let me go to my other phone and let me see. Because I can't follow you from this one. Okay, go to channel. Okay, I subscribe to you, Joshua. Joshua, you're a young guy. Or at least you look young. You look young. You look like a baby. Compared to me, at least. Oh, Joshua, how to do a simple. Okay, you're sharing. Oh, that pizza looks good. Oh, look at you sharing other people's channel. You're a supporter. I like that. That's what's good. Damo, what's the word with you? Over there sharing your links and things. I'll be over there watching you. I think you were sharing something about uh what is it? Bath and Body Works. You know what? I had a gift card for my birthday and I was supposed to go to and I lost it. So that's why I didn't get to go for their semi-annual sale. I usually like to go over to Bath and Body Works when they're having the sale. Remember when it used to be like $2.99 an item? I think they went up to $3.99 an item, and they can keep that stuff. Okay, but I do like to use their body wash. I like to use their body wash, and that's what I'll usually stock up on is the body wash. I don't really care for the lotion. It's too pungent, and I don't really care for the sprays. I don't use spritzes and sprays. I wear perfume, but they do have they do have a perfume that smells like Baccarat. You know Baccarat Rouge, and my daughter, she must have got it from a family member for Christmas, and she would spread. I'm like, are you in my perfume? And she would be like, no. I'm like, well, what are you spraying in? Because I smell just like my Baccarat. And I forget what it's called. Do you know what it's called? Body Wash $5.95 right now. I need it to be $2.99 or $1.99. You probably gotta stack them a little bit, I think. But no, they don't last, even if you stack them. That's why I wear perfume. And then too, when you stack them like that, my allergies get to acting up, and I get to coughing. They made one for men, Rouge Rebel. I haven't smelled that one. I haven't been able to. I'm poor right now, guys. I am so poor. I haven't been able to shop like I usually do. I gotta pay bills. Oh my gosh. Listen, I got to get back in the game. I got to get my head in the game and start posting my links more because you content creators, listen up. Especially if um, replay gang. I know some of you guys listen in after the live, but if you are a content creator and if you are also an affiliate marketer, I don't care which store it's for. Get your head in the game. Start posting your content. Start posting it like crazy. Get everybody on board. Start amassing your followers. Concentrate on that for September and October. The last quarter, we need our head in the game. Forget hours. Forget trying to get YouTube money because that affiliate marketing money is going to be so good. Last quarter, we got Christmas, we got Black Friday, we got Thanksgiving, we have Halloween. We're just still getting over back to school, so all of that adds up. It smells just like Baccarat, just a lighter version, strong at first and fades fast. You know, I like the Baccarat because it lasts for me. Like I've been, like when I get ready to wash clothes, sometimes I could still smell it on there. I think that that one, for me, it lasts the longest. Um, I like Gucci Bloom, it does pretty well. Um, but I think I like the way Gucci Bloom smells better. And I like a Burberry London. I like that one. That one smells really good too. And it's a long lasting perfume. But the reason I like Baccarat is because even though it's on the higher end, you get your money's worth. It is going to last. You're going to smell it all day. I'm talking about whatever affiliate program you're with, Damo. I have Amazon. I have Walmart. I feel like I have something else too. I don't know. But Target, whoever you have. Um, the sales are going to start hitting. And you want to gear your content towards that too. Like some kind of way, start really making content that's going to be geared towards the holidays. Um, and post your link everywhere. Post it everywhere. If you have Facebook, post it. If you don't have Facebook, I'm just wondering why you don't have Facebook. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't have Facebook," and you're a content creator. How you don't have Facebook? Facebook is where I make the most money. I thought I was making more money on YouTube with my affiliate links, but no, 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 no. Um, and I wasn't even sharing my affiliate link on Facebook. I was sharing it on YouTube all the time. And I just had my affiliate link in my profile, and I was making money over there and wasn't even paying attention. And I said, "Whoa, hold up!" So post your content everywhere. Yes, you're gonna connect with so many people on Facebook. Facebook, I feel, is still the best place to make money. That's at least for me. If I'm just going off my numbers, and I'm not talking about because you can make money from Facebook as a Facebook creator, but you can also make money, and they have so many ways you can make money. You can make money from stars. You can make money from your shorts. You can make money from your what else is there? From your stories. I can make money like 6 different ways just from Facebook, and then from my links. Okay, so all my content right now is just really like just staying in the algorithm. But when I put shopping content, that's me making money. I'm not just shopping just to shop. I gotta shop anyway. I gotta grocery shop anyway. I have kids. They always need something. But when I'm shopping, a lot of the times I'm shopping for a reason. And sometimes I just go in the store. Like lately, I don't need anything. My kids are good. I don't need any shoes. But if I go into Ross or if I go into Ross, I really don't shop at Ross. But I know people like Ross. I didn't really even like Dollar Tree. I couldn't stand Dollar Tree. I'm like, what the? Why I'm in Dollar Tree? But my mom was like, go to Dollar Tree. People love Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree has been some of my best videos, even better than Walmart. So I stick my affiliate links on anything that's shopping. And I think I'm just going to start doing more than lives. I'm going to start focusing back on just long form videos. And my objective is not hours. It's not going to be hours. It's going to be getting getting my links off. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing pretty soon, focusing on that because I wanna. I had my first 5-figure month last year around Christmas time. So this year I want to have my first 6-figure month. I can do it if I keep my head in the game, stay consistent, and stay focused. Okay, because that's where my head is really at. Um, it's on the money. What were you doing? Shopping, getting fragrances to do reviews on. Burlington has all of these stores are going to have lots of fragrances around Christmas time. That's when I like to get like my I won't say top tier cologne, like the lower end, like the Coaches, whatever gifts I'm gonna give out. Um, Burberry. I like to get. You won't find Gucci over there, but you will find like your. Uh, you will find your Jimmy Choo. I got a lot of perfume last year, but around they have some now. I'm looking for that marshmallow one that everybody's been talking about. I keep going into Burlington, but I don't see it. But or either it's getting sold out before I can get there. But right now they got a bunch of. Where I live in California, they just always have a bunch of Paris Hilton, Ariana Grande, stuff like that. Those type of colognes. But I do notice from shopping at Burlington, Marshalls, and whatnot, and Ross, they had a lot of good perfume. They did, but um, Burlington's, they'll have the better ones around end of October, November, December. Which one does she get? Paris Corner Marshmallow Bliss, Marshmallow Blush. I've been looking for it. They've been talking about it on Lemonade. Do you guys have Lemonade? Lemonade is also good for um, getting your links off. So if you are affiliate marketer, Lemonade is really good as well. I'm over there too. I, the ones I'm really concerned with just really Facebook and YouTube, but I had a couple of videos go viral on TikTok last week, so I was like, okay, let me focus on all of them. Like, really, I don't care if you have 2 followers. You can have 2 followers and you can have a video go viral. And if you do it right and post your link in that video right or direct the people to your profile and they want to get that item, because as an affiliate marketer, you got to find that item that's going to go viral. It may not even be viral. You want to find something and find a way to not sell it, but inform people about it. That's what I did last year. You're not sell. Don't sell it to them. Let them know that it's out there, because people are looking for that next item that they can use or enjoy or whatever that doesn't cost a lot of money, or that um, that nobody really knows about yet. That's just kind of like, okay, I didn't hear that. That's something I could use. And then before you know it, and you don't never know what it could be, but you got to find those items that nobody's really talking about, and you got to inspire people to want to go get that item you're talking about. And if you can get enough people, then especially around Christmas time, the percentages for affiliate marketers go up, and you can get a good coin. There was one battle the last. I need to go to Marshalls. I haven't been going to Marshalls. I've been to Ross a couple of times this week. I've been to Target. I've been to. What's the last? I went to Burlington's too, for back to school. People love Burlington's, Ross, Marshalls. They love those places. Um, but they be sleeping on Walmart. Walmart has a lot of good things that are just that are inexpensive as well. I like Walmart right now. You start to get on Lemonade when TikTok came back. I didn't sign up. Go sign up over there. Walmart does have hidden gems. I just gotta start. Like I said, I gotta pick a couple of days where I go out product mining and I just start looking at different things and trying them out. Um, a lot of times I'll just shop like like when I did recent what I did recently was these jackets at Walmart, and that video did really well on TikTok. The TikTok moms love that jacket, and I was able to sell a few of those jackets from TikTok. I wanted to sell more, of course, but some people was like, "Yeah, I got mine at the store today." I didn't tell you to go to the store. I told you to go to my profile and click my link. But I'm glad you got your jacket. But I did sell some jackets. But that was just something I was just walking through the store, and I was like, "Oh, I love these jackets." So, um, if you love something and nobody's really talking about it, do that for real. I like Walmart too. I'm always in Walmart more than anywhere because um, I buy my food there. So that's the reason why I'm at Walmart most of the time because um, they just have everything that I need. I buy my food there. Um, and I like some of their clothes there. I'm really a fan of the clothes that they have for the juniors and the kids. I'm a plus size girly. I'm not really a fan of what they have in store for the plus size girlies in Walmart. Um, I think they could do better. I maybe need to write to them and tell them do a little bit better for us plus size girls because either the clothes are too small or too big. Okay, and I don't find myself. I buy stuff from there. Like I buy like my summer dresses, and I'll buy things from there, especially if it's a good deal and it's just something I want to just throw on. But I like their shoe selection. They have a very good shoe selection for everybody. They have the boys section is off the chain. Um, I thought they did really well with the boys, and the junior girls they did excellent with them. They have a lot of good brands over there too that you would see in department stores. Celebrity Pink used to be in Macy's. I used to buy that for Macy's, but now it's in Walmart. So they have a lot of good brands over there that are not just cheap or cheap quality. So that's what I like about Walmart too. Um, I don't know. I just shop everywhere. And if I see something and I like it, I'm going to buy it for me or my kids, whatever it is. I just I like to buy stuff. I'm not even going to lie to you. I like to buy stuff. Yeah, those Avia shoes went viral. And I ordered, I bought some blue and white ones and I ordered the pink and white ones. Um, but they never came because they were just sold out of them. But when I went to do some videos a couple of weeks ago, they had every color in the store. Like they restocked them, and that was another thing that people were really into was those tennis shoes because they look sporty. They look like the Nikes or the Asics that are out, but and they're very comfortable. But and they're only $23. Like that was a no-brainer to buy those. Like if you're into fashion or whatever, and everybody was wearing them, so you wouldn't feel like, oh, I got on these $23 tennis shoes. Like some of the girls on Lemonade, they were decorating their tennis shoes, and they have a new color out right now that everybody was going up for. You got your kids some pairs, yeah. Um, kids are finicky. They probably my kids was like, nah, I'm good. But my aunt bought some because she saw me talking about them, and she was like, okay, let me see. And a lot of different people are wearing them. I mean, I have all kinds of shoes anyway, but I probably wear my shoes once or twice, and then just throw some flip flops on. Yeah, that's becoming a big thing. Decorating the shoes. We don't have Kroger's. We have Food for Less. I think they're owned by the same company. We have Food for Less, and I don't really shop at Food for Less that much, but I will go there sometimes if I need certain things. Um, One thing about Food for Less what made me shop there, and I hadn't shopped there in years. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, mamas. Um, you gotta do the other hand. If I'm doing this hand, you gotta do the other hand. Right, there we go. Um, Around the pandemic, Food for Less was the only people that really had everything. Like Walmart was just, everybody was going to Walmart. Man, that was a crazy time. Wasn't that a crazy time? We were had to stand outside in a line. I remember standing outside, praying I didn't get sick, but getting out there and getting to it because my babies needed their tissue and water. Why was we buying all that tissue and water like that? I had so much tissue, it wasn't even funny. I wasn't gonna run out of tissue. I got girls over here. I couldn't afford to be running out of tissue. I had gobs of tissue. I had gobs of water, Lysol, hand sanitizer. I still got hand sanitizer from the pandemic. It was wild, and the money was flowing. Look, I had just got a divorce, and I had just got a little lump sum. Like I'm divorcing him at court, and we're filling out our papers. And he was like, "Could you help me fill out my papers?" I was like, "You know what? Whatever," because I was just so excited. I just got the word my little lump sum was going to come through, and I'm just looking at him like, "You bastard." Rest in peace, Robert. But I was getting divorced, and like this is like February, and then I probably got the divorce settlement March, telling me that the divorce was finalized March 5th. That's when I got it in the mail, and he was texting me like, "Did you get your paperwork?" I'm like, "Shut up, yeah, I got it." But 2 days later, that's when they shut Cali down. I was hoping they shut it down. You know why? Because I was tired of taking my kids back and forth to school. I'm not even gonna lie, but I thought it was just gonna be like a weekend. And then something just told me, I think they were already on spring break. And we had to go get our kids from school early. And I think I want to say December, I start hearing about uh, this COVID-19. Everybody was talking about it on Lipstick Alley, this message board I'm always on. And they kept talking about it, that it was like this major disease taking everybody out in China, and it has something to do with bats. They were talking about this in December. Okay. And I remember in February, I got sick, like I couldn't breathe. Like I was walking and I couldn't breathe. And I went to the doctor, and they was like, "No, you good. You're just anxious." I'm like, "No, I'm like short of breath." So I was like, "Okay, I need to quit smoking," because I smoked cigarettes back then too. And I was like, "Let me quit smoking." Then they came out, they started talking about the first person had it over here. And Trump, and people talk about him, but he wanted to shut America down right then. He wanted to shut everything down. But they said, "No, that's xenophobic. You can't do that." They talked about him so bad, so he let people keep coming in. But he wanted to shut it down. And so um, I was couponing then too, lovely. I was couponing at CVS like crazy because I'm not going to lie to you. In 2019, don't ask me why. Don't ask me why this happened, but from 2017 to 2019, your girl was doing real bad, like the baddest I've ever done in life. I don't even know how I was doing that bad, but I was doing bad. I was used to having money at my fingertips, like money was just coming to me besides my pay from work. My pay from work has always really just been for the household, right? So but I'm used to having money coming in and shopping and going where I want to go, do what I want to do. I couldn't shop. All I could do was pay bills. If that was so humbling, let me tell you something. If you go from being able to do whatever you want for you and your kids, no matter what, like buying a good lotion, buying the good. I had to start buying Arm& and Hammer. It was so bad. Oh my god. Oh, and that's when Arm& and Hammer was really cheap. And then I found out Arm& and Hammer is good. Let me start getting it. So I started buying it regularly, right? And I think I would pay like half of whatever I was paying for Tide. So I would always go and stock up on the Arm& and Hammer. And then I started doing a coupon at CVS so I could buy. I was back to buying Tide again because it would be on sale, and I would use my coupons and I would use my bucks. And it seemed like I could never quite get it right though. They would always tell me, "Oh no, not this item," or "Oh no," it was always something. But finally, I was starting to get it together. I had shelves full of body wash, shelves full of Tide. I used to take pictures. This is before I was a content creator, so I would be bragging on Facebook. Shoot, when COVID hit, I could never find anything in CVS, so I stopped shopping there. But by the time 2019 rolled around, I was getting good at um, couponing. I was getting good at managing my money because I had to go from overabundance of money to budget. Okay, MMG don't know nothing about a budget. I still don't. I need to learn that. But I started getting good with that, keeping, the things that I like to have. Because I like to have, when you're a mom and you have, and at that time my kids were a lot younger, I don't like to not have what we need. I like to make sure that my house is always fully stocked. I like to make sure, we always have what we need because if you have for me, it's like this. If times ain't never hard until you don't have tissue to wipe yourself. I ain't never got to that point. Thank you, Jesus. But just saying. And I tell my kids that, like, you guys don't know what it is to have it hard. You don't know what it is to go into the cabinet and not have food or not be able to find a roll of tissue. You see gobs of stuff. You guys have what you need. And they've been to friends' houses and stuff like that, and there wouldn't be clean towels and different things. And I'm not in no way talking about people. I'm just saying that if you have those things, if you don't have to worry about your basic necessities and your basic needs, even if you can't shop, even if you can't go on vacation, that's cool. You can aspire to do that and save up your money to go somewhere. But as long as you have your rent and your mortgage paid, as long as you have a gas to get back and forth to work, as long as you have food, you know what I'm saying? It's been times when I had to count my pennies to put gas in my car. I'm telling you, 2017 and 18, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but God slowed me down. He was like, you spending too much, you're not appreciating anything, and I'm gonna slow you down, what let you see what humility looks like. But he brought me up out of that. He brought me up out of that real quick, and I'm grateful. And I guess I had to go through that season of life because when I quit working in 22, times got real hard. And that's when I became a Dollar Tree shopper. And so, that's when I could say, here go $5 to my kids. Here go $5 for you, $5 for you, $5 for you. Ball out. Ball out at Dollar Tree. Yeah, so I hate those 40% off coupons, Damo, because you can only use those for regular price items. Man, I would try to stockpile at CVS, lovely, but they move the goalposts every time, and then you got to be up bright and early, cause those shelf cleaners they be up, they be up. But you can get your cologne from CVS, Damo, with those 40% off. Like if you have your eye on an item, you can use that 40% off coupon for that. What was free? What was free, lovely? You get slowed down all the time, Dr. Ninja Turtle. You know what? I'm in retirement now, so I got to slow it all the way down. I'm going to slow my roll all the way down. All that, all that shopping and doing it like I want to do. I'm about to, cause I can't decide if I want to just be a starving artist and just write books. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I really want to do. I want to get my other books edited, change the covers, and relaunch them. And once I get that done, I want to focus on my writing. It's time to get my Toni Morrison slash Maya Angelou slash um, Alice Walker slash Terry McMillan on. I'm about to write a fantastic book. I'm so scared of retirement because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not even 50 yet, Dr. Ninja Turtle. Like, it's like I haven't been working anyway. I've been taking care of kids, taking care of home, doing content creation, affiliate marketing, hustling, grinding. I've been doing that anyway, but it's like now it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, because I've been telling everybody, look, I got a job. I can go back to my job anytime I want to. And now I'm not going to have a job. I'm not going to have a job. But I don't even want a job. I don't, I mean, I'm so, that job, there's such a number on me. I don't even want to work for people anymore. I only want to have my own business or work for myself, or I want to write. I don't want to even work for somebody else. I don't. I'm so, maybe I'll get over that, but I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized for real. You made more. That's what my mom told me last year when I was like, Mom, guess how much I made today? And this was the first day I started really making money as an affiliate marketer. And I had design, I said, oh, I got a lot of clicks. I think I had like 9,000 clicks. And I said, oh, okay, if I make $500, that'll be good. And that first day I made like 2,000. And I was like, okay, that's good. The next day I made 3,000. And I was like, okay, that's real good. And then the next day I made 5,000. I was like, whoa. And so I just kept going up from there. And my mom was like, look at you with your college educated self. You never made that much money working in 1 month. And I was like, I sure didn't. I sure didn't. That's a different thing. I felt like I was a dope dealer or something. Real talk. Like when you know, and I had already went viral a lot on Facebook, and I would make some dollars over there on Facebook, which was really good because I'm like, wait a minute, I made one post, and that's $1,000, right? Um, that's a different level of earning when you can do stuff like that. When you can just say, when you're a good content creator, or when you're making a good amount of money on content creation, it's a good income, right? But sometimes it slows down. You traumatized too, Dr. Ninja Turtle. Now all you do is travel. Yeah, that's all I want to do now. Um, my daughter was like, her friend is having a baby shower in Houston. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to because I'm not letting you go by yourself. So the gang, me and the Barbie gang, we are going to go to Houston. And then for my birthday, I'm thinking Hawaii because I need a retirement vacation. I got to give myself a retirement gift. I used to only shop only on coupons, except meats or veggies. It is an addiction. It is an addiction. Like I said, around the pandemic, I stopped doing it as much. Um, I because there wasn't nothing available like in the CVS's and the Walgreens. Who did good was, like I said, Food for Less. Walmart, one time all their shelves were clear. I mean, they had nothing in that store. It was crazy. So you almost had to shop at like Sam's Club. Sam's Club did very good with keeping up with their store stock. They did very well. They would have limits on different things, but Sam's Club did very well with keeping the store stock. So I was shopping at Sam's Club like weekly because the kids was at home. So I stayed in Sam's Club. I stayed, man, that was a time. And then I was too, I didn't, I was like, con, I didn't start content creating until 2022. And I wasn't even trying to really do it like that. Um, I was promoting, I was paying to promote my books on TikToks. Can you believe that? And Facebook. And then finally, Facebook was like, oh, we have this new program and we're paying people. And I was like, nah, I posted something. It didn't really do good. And then I promoted my book. I didn't pay to promote it, but I did like a little short. Maybe I did it on TikTok and then I shared it on Facebook and it went viral. And I was making like $10 on this short every hour. And I was like, oh, okay. So I started making more content on Facebook. And then on my regular page, they was like, oh, you can make $500 a month on here. So I wasn't really doing too much over there. I was just doing a little bit. But shoot, I was thinking, I don't want to get on YouTube. I don't want to do all that stuff. I was just trying to promote my books. If just imagine if we all got on YouTube during the pandemic, it was lit. Like a lot of the big content creators right now, they got in 2020 when everybody was at home, couldn't go anywhere, and had no choice but to watch people on YouTube. Hey, Mama Three, thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? Did you and Jackson make it back in from your walk? Your first trip will be in Hawaii. Will be in January. Which island are you going to, Doctor? Your sister still does it. Might be a comeback in this time. I don't know. What are you talking about, lovely? YouTube or couponing? Just relaxing now. I um I think I ate too much today. I made potatoes. I've been eating potatoes all week. They're so good. I just put them in an air fryer with a little olive oil. Oh my gosh. I've been eating them all week, but I said I got to switch it up because I don't want to get diabetes. Um, but shout out to my diabetes people. Um, but I said let me stop eating so many potatoes and try to eat more protein in the morning. Like maybe tomorrow I'll do yogurt and berries or something. I don't know. But tonight I made a chipotle bowl with. I made cilantro lime rice. I made some 93.7 ground beef. Put some taco seasoning on it. Black beans. Um, a little avocado. Some salsa and cheese. And I threw in some romaine lettuce just to make it look good, right? My gosh, it was so good. When I tell you, oh my gosh. But I think I ate too much. Like I got more, so of course I'm gonna eat that tomorrow or probably for the next couple of days. But I'm gonna eat half as much. Maybe I eat half as much for like lunch for the next couple of days. Just put everything up and make sure it's sealed really well, right? And then I'll just do a couple of lunches for that and have that. I don't know. I like to have taco meat on standby. When you're trying to lose weight, what do you like to have on standby? I feel like a taco is healthy, except for that shell. Maybe if we do 2 or 3 tacos, I think you're still good because you can put your protein in there. And sometimes I'll just do a bean taco. I'll do a bean taco with lettuce, cheese, salsa, avocado, and baby, they taste so good like that. You don't even need like the ground beef or chicken or steak or whatever. Hey, Satara. How are you doing? Hey, K Money. Yes, every Friday. Every day is a good day. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Guys, do me a favor and hit my like button for me. Tacos are always banging. You were couponing during the pandemic, but stopped after a while. Yeah, there was, I mean, I had stuff just like when I started shopping at Dollar Tree, I would find bags full of stuff that I forgot I bought. But I had lots of body wash, lots of Tide. But with the kids being at home, um, and then my kids got to the point they like to take 2 and 3 showers a day. I'm like, look, you're clean already. So I could never get enough stuff with these girls. Yeah, some things have expiration date, like food and stuff like that. But I wasn't really buying food. I was just buying like a lot of soap and stuff like that. Which island are you visiting, Dr. Ninja Turtle? Because I hear some of the islands are kind of icky. I don't know. Oh, couponing. You don't do it anymore, lovely? You're just your sister? Tacos are always banging. I could eat tacos every week. As a matter of fact, there was a time I was eating tacos every week. Oh my gosh, like every other day. I would get the crunchy shell. I would put the taco meat in there, cheese, lettuce, pico de gallo, taco sauce, avocado, and I would eat like three. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, just the fresh. My daughter says she doesn't really even like the hamburger, but she likes the freshness of the lettuce and tomato. But I just love that freshness together, that with that cheese. Like you can't go wrong with a taco. My kids, I think they eat toothpaste though, Mama three. My fourth daughter, Robin, she loves to brush her teeth. When she goes to the dentist, they say she always get a clean bill of health. They ask her, how often do you brush your teeth? And she says twice a day, sometimes three. And the dentist's like, yeah, I can tell you don't have any cavities. But they run through toothpaste. You sure can use lettuce, no shell or a bowl. Yeah, I like to do shrimp boats like that with shrimp and avocado and pico de gallo. I would do shrimp like that. You're gonna go out where to New York for the weekend? K Money. You had so many expired toothpaste. You must have had them for a long time. Yeah, I always buy it in a pack of three, the toothpaste. And sometimes when I go to Dollar Tree, I'll buy a few of them just to have on standby. But I don't care how much toothpaste I buy, it's gone. It's gone every time. Mama Three said, "What you planning on doing?" He coming by to see you, Mama Three. He gonna come by and see you in Jackson. That's what he planning on doing. That's why he's letting you know. Mm-hmm. So y'all can meet up. Yeah, but Thank you all for tuning in. I'm not gonna keep you guys up too long. If you don't have to go to work and cut grass, I'm going to come out there. You don't know if you got to go to work or not, K Money? Do you guys have any plans for what is it, Labor Day? Anybody barbecuing? K Money, why did I think you was Latino? How come I didn't know you were black? That's crazy that I didn't never know that you were black. Wow. Yes, where are you from, K Money? You don't work on Friday. Everyone heads to Times Square. I would want to go deep in there, like Brooklyn and the Bronx. If is that, I also would like to, but my thing is, you was talking about rats earlier. I heard y'all got big rats. Oh, your mom is busy. Your kids are helping her. Oh, ever since I swelled up from those ribs on 4th of July, I'm good on ribs. I'm good on barbecue. But I did make some barbecue chicken, but in the oven. But I'm good on barbecue ribs. Hmm. You're in New Orleans? What makes you want to go to New York? I don't know you were in New Orleans. K Money. The Bronx has a zoo, botanical gardens in Little Italy. Yeah, I saw you and Jackson went to the zoo the other day. My daughter just went to New Orleans. Everybody's always traveling, and me with my afraid of flying self never goes. But I'm gonna change that in my retirement life. I'm changing that. People be making all kinds of stuff. They be just adding all this and that. I saw the millionaire spaghetti they had, Alfredo sauce and spaghetti sauce together. I'm like, ain't no way in the world you need all that in spaghetti. That's crazy. And Americans wonder why we're fat. You're trying to get her to come out there by you. I want to go there to New Orleans to try their food too. Hmm. I want a po' boy from New Orleans. All right, that's my hour for tonight, guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you guys have fun with your family and you get a little break in. Labor Day is the last holiday of the summer. So I don't know. I might may or may not try to get the kids out and do something. I would love to have some gumbo from New Orleans. I would love to taste their gumbo. Gumbo. I want to try everything. Right, minus the crawfish. I don't want to try, but I want to try that too. Maybe I don't know. It would be interesting. I would probably try everything. I would probably come back with 20 more pounds. Probably gain back all the weight I lost. I'm still doing good on the weight loss, guys. I'm still doing good on that. I feel like my body is naturally shedding food since I mean shedding weight since I'm not eating fast food and a bunch of junk. It's like I could eat whatever I want to now as long as I cook from home. So yeah, you love everybody, K Money. She got to come out there and meet your people. Some beignets. Are they beignets or beignets? I don't know how to say that. I never knew how to say that. Are they beignets? That's how you say it, beignets. I, my French, my French not so good. He loves everyone, sure does. I'm surprised. You know what? I'm surprised he didn't ask for Juicy tonight, because usually he would have been asked for her, or he would ask for is when Yo Yo going live, when Jazzy going live. Right, subscribe to my channel, like this live, share the live, double tap the screen. You know what it is. It's your girl MMG, and I have fun with you guys tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be back on this thing tomorrow or not. If not, I'll probably come back on Tuesday. Since Monday is a holiday, I need to take some time off. I'm supposed to be starting Streamers University with Yo Yo on September 1st. I don't know what she got going on for that. If we're gonna meet up, I don't know what we'll be doing, but of course I'll let you guys know. I am gonna enjoy my weekend. Thank you. You got a new friend. Who's your new friend? K Mizzle. All right. Good night, guys. You'll tell us next time. Have a good night.